Well, I look like the world's weirdest superhero today. A load of stuff came that I must have ordered when I was drunk recently. I got a superhero cape. It seems to be some sort of wrestling thing. Yeah. It's, Yes, yes. Feels comfortable, but I don't think I'll be wearing it outdoors that much. You know, looks a bit embarrassing. Yes, I look like a 1980s jobber to the stars. Anyway, the weirdest thing I bought is these. They're socks, but you can put your toes through them. And yeah, very strange. They're also from a company called CDI, and I can remember the CDI back in the 90s. It was like a console thing that was around at the time when sort of pre-DVD, and everyone was using CD-ROM. And yeah, very odd. Listen, kids. I doubt any kids are watching this. Don't get drunk and go on Amazon, because what looks like a bargain when you're drunk will just fill the cupboard with stuff. I don't know. Maybe if I put it like that, well, it looks a bit better. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your noodles. Yeah. I just thought I'd point it out because I'm about to do a noodle video, and I didn't want everyone going, my god, the man's lost his mind. No, this is just stuff I've bought when I was drunk. Yeah. Yes. Fortunately, it all came to something like 14 quid. The socks were ridiculously cheap. They were like about 10p. I think it's partially because when you're wearing them, they make your feet look incredibly weird. I like the colour though. I like the yellow and blue. But yeah, the toes thing, quite odd. I got yoga socks recently as well that I bought by accident. I thought they were normal socks, and they basically they're like fingerless gloves for the feet. They're quite comfortable, but just a bit odd. Yes, I can see why they're not a big seller, because they make your feet look really weird. Look like Fagin from Oliver Twist. Yes. I suppose yoga people use them, but yoga people are a lot slimmer than me. Even though I am thinking of taking up yoga, because I need to get back into shape a little bit, especially to keep my job. If I don't, then I definitely will be looking at doing yoga, because I need to sell myself to a prospective employer. There are a few jobs though I noticed walking around my town centre I'd like to do. There's a computer game place, sells second-hand games and second-hand DVDs. I'd love to work in somewhere like that. The pay wouldn't be marvellous, but at least to be doing something I enjoy. You know, I like my job on the railway to a point, but it's just not. It's so much hassle connected with it. You know, you can't drink. You know, I couldn't. If I was working at a computer games place, I could finish work and on the way home stop off at the pub and have a few drinks, and then come home and then go to bed. You know, can't do that on a railway. Any alcohol in your system, you've got to wear a uniform, and if you're seen even near a pub in your uniform, and they'll I don't get it. I understand health and safety if you're a trained driver or if you're a pilot of an aircraft, but Jesus Christ, get a grip. This constant obsession with making everyone into like some sort of Puritan, I find it creepy. You know, can't you just let people be people? Yes, they'll make mistakes, but Jesus Christ, if you never make mistakes in life, then you are destined to make a really massive one. Well, like I have. But yeah, I've been thinking about. I've got my thingy at last on the 26th. If they don't all of a sudden change their mind and put it back till December. But you know, it sort of puts me up in the air, a bit depressed about it actually. Not crying depressed, but I did do some actions that I know I shouldn't have done. Like I spent most of last evening downloading porn off the internet, and that's sort of the addictive personality stuff that I was doing during my major depression this year. You know, when I'm depressed I have a tendency to be a bit sort of yes, yes. I think it's partially loneliness and partially I want to meet someone who's not utterly sex mad. I wouldn't mind meeting a nymphomaniac actually. There's a very attractive nymphomaniac who does porn who I quite like. You know, I've talked to her on Twitter a couple of times. Her name, saying Alava or Alalava or something like that. Her name is, but yeah, but being alone really sucks sometimes. Being alone has its benefits. I can sit and play my Xbox for hours and hours, or surf the net without anyone going, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? But it has its downsides. You know, being alone's not really that great. Sometimes I just wish that I could sort of spend the night fucking. Or just hugging. Hugging would be quite nice. But yeah. Anyway, I'll turn this off now before I burst into tears and get on with a noodle.